Right, because I did see the bar all the way down on OBS.
I just turned it up really loud.
Alright, let's see. Oh, now I hear it. I also hear myself.
Okay, cool.
But I don't hear you on OBS. Yeah, what we're hearing is desktop audio, not your mic. So go to settings and audio. Oh, now I hear it. I can also hear myself.
Okay, cool.
But I don't hear you. Go to settings, then audio.
Yeah.
On
I
OBS.
am.
And then mic auxiliary audio device. Click that on, and then change it to your headset microphone or whatever the mic is.
Okay.
And then hit OK. And then you would have a new mixer thing. And you want to turn that
No,
up.
there's no new mixer. There's only the mic one. Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah. Alright, now I hear you.
Cool.
You might have to turn CS down. You might have to turn desktop audio to midway. Alright, I'll see you. I think CS is still a bit loud. Turn it to halfway on OBS. Your desk. Oh yeah. Oh, I think it has enough. Oh, I can't hear you anymore, Chen.
It's because I muted myself.
Oh, in stream.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was testing that. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry anymore. They can hear me. Alright, just go for it, man. I don't know what else to say.
So is everyone else just going the other room? So we're streaming now?
Yeah, but we'll probably start in the round.
Make sure to swap the feed to the game before we go into the...
Yeah, yeah. It's already on the game.
Oh, okay.
See what the fuck's happening.
Okay, cool.
That's nice. This server, this is hosting the server. Go TV, and we're streaming on this computer. I'm gonna go see what the status is. See. They're in.
Alright, we're gonna be starting now.
Fucking cap. Should have started at 10.
Boy, an hour and a half late. Easy.
So Nard sounded it was fucking quiet as. I mean, he said it was too loud, so we turned it all the way.
Right now on the PS4. Okay. You guys are okay. How much do you hear like everyone else? Celebrating? That's actually quite cool. Alright, sweet.
Why is it? Yeah, yeah. Let's just restart 1-1. 1-1. Active 0. Reload admins. Reload admins. What? Are you fucking serious? Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Sorry for the 2.5 hour delay, but we're finally started. Yeah, so today we got, if you can hear them right in the background, we've got HeartClub versus Peas Get Degrees at LAN. And we've got the knife round here.
We're here with myself, Bijash, and Daniel Faint, casting the Div 2 finals. We're pretty excited about this. We've got the setup here is pretty cool. We've got all the players sitting pretty close to each other, so it's pretty old school. It's gonna be pretty fun.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I can't wait to get the show on the road. Who do you think is gonna win, dude?
I watched Hearts Club match last night, and they looked pretty sick. So I'm thinking Hearts Club might win, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think they're still playing with a sub, so we'll have to see about that.
Yeah.
But I really hope it's close, but I also hope it's some fast games, really fast 3 maps, and I really want to see that. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're about to get into it. The pistol round starting soon enough. We've got. I'm not sure which team is which actually.
So HeartClub is CT.
HeartClub's in CT.
You can tell by the profile pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So we've got standard 3-2 setup on the CT side, as you'd expect on an Inferno. We've got the T's grouping up around A, just trying to take map control around A, going pretty slowly through apps, getting that apps control.
Bomb's headed towards A too, and there's no one banana, so it looks like it might just be a
Yeah. And here comes Hunter Side coming out of apps. Dandu's running up laneway. Gets a nice headshot on Sick.
One tick clear, and they've got a retake on their hands. And Dandu gets another nice kill on a retaking CT. And he's right straight to Muffin and wins it.
Dandu and Spirit Rose just, Spiritos actually, just taking that side by themselves. It's pretty easy for them. And that's 1-0 2Ps to get degrees.
It's an interesting buy coming out with just 1 AK, 2 Mac 10s. We see a full force coming out of the HeartClub side. A bunch of 5.7s. They did get nerfed, but we'll have to see what they can do. Strong push towards Banana. Kills one CT, makes the other one fall back. Getting that fast control. Once again, we see there's no one on the A side of the map, so it's really going to be a fast B hit. And the CTs predict this. You can see it rotating them up.
Behind.
A great shot coming out of Muffin. Spiritos follows up though. Doesn't allow any more. Quick CZ kill. But he falls back.
Ooh, Tsuki actually gets Dandu. Now it's a 3v1 retake. Is he in a 1v2 to keep this side? CTs are defusing the bomb. He's got a Sick. Ooh, Sick gets a nice headshot and he's able to defend his teammate to defuse the bomb.
And we see the CTs now have a free AK. It's the drawback of having an AK second round, I guess.
That was really good by Sick to defend that because the guy defusing had 1 HP, so pretty much if he lost that fight, he's won the round instantly. So good job by him defending that bomb diffuser.
We see the roles reverse when the buys are exactly the same for both teams, but switch around. And the T's once again are heading towards A-Apps, although they're leaving a lurker towards the bottom of Banana, maybe anticipating a push or something.
CT's playing that 3-2 setup once again. T's going prep. Ooh, Sick actually gets a pick at 2 picks in apps. Three! Sick just shutting down the T side instantly.
Those are some juicy headshots. Yeah. Not quite accurate when you're moving.
Spiritos with a nice headshot with the Deagle though. But the T's don't have bomb control. They're kind of just sitting around in mid. Spiritos is trying to get that up control, and he actually gets Suki. So now he can get the bomb, and it opens up the rounds for the T's. Bell missing that.
Spiritos. And the bomb spotted, so the CT's on. Spiritos goes down, and Muffin takes out Project Eldor, and that's the round.
Looked kind of promising there, but it was a 3v2, so it wasn't very likely they were going to win. Made it fairly close, but
yeah, it was quite competitive for basically a full eco with P50s. None of them had armor, I think.
yeah.
It's good.
T's coming out with a full AK buy, lots of utility. CTs have a fairly decent buy with some UMPs and some Fanuses, lots of utility as well. T's looks like a pretty heavy B rush. They're just taking banana control actually. 3-2 up. Once again on the CT side, they seem to like this. T's just using all the nades, slowly clearing up banana to get that control, and we'll see what they do with it. They could just go to B side from this, or they could just keep this control and work the map elsewhere.
We see the CTs have already pushed apps and gotten some map control back as the T's were pushing. And Suki got a really good kill on Project Eldor, and now they have the T's boxed in, absolutely nowhere else they can go.
Yeah, this is a bad situation for the T's because now the T's are getting map control, and Sol just gets that pick there. So the T's, they took early banana control, but they didn't capitalize on it quick enough.
What? Oh, okay, that's fine. So the T's, they've decided to rotate back off to 8, and it's a good decision because there's only one CT there as of right now. Like, that's a terrible flashbang to his teammate, and they may have cost themselves. That's a nice headshot on Bell. That is beautiful. And here comes the bomb. The Dream is alive, and the retake is on. The CTs are rotating back, but slowly, really slowly. We can see Muffin is still at the bottom of Banana, making his way up. Post plant positions are pretty good as well with pit, site, apps. There's pretty much no way CTs can win this. I just think
especially with that, especially with that nice headshot. Yeah. It was good by the P's to get another one. Taking that round back, they took early control, but then they got flanked by the advancing CTs from apps, so it looked kind of dicey for them, but they were able to rotate out of Banana and get A control with some nice shots, so it was a good job by them.
You see the teams actually like to play it really slow until later in the game, when they just like burst out of a side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might be their trademark move, like their signature strat.
Yeah. Pretty dicey buy with the CTs. They got a shotgun with the CZ. You know how powerful the CZ is if you've played matchmaking recently, so.
Exactly. And an auto
Muffin stands in the fire to get that kill and gets out with 50 HP, so not a bad trade for him.
Very ballsy push from Dan running through a smoke. Didn't pay off, unfortunately, this time.
Once again, the T's have taken that top banana control. So, and Izzy gets a headshot, so that might encourage him to go into B, but Muffin gets a nice headshot on Hunter's side. You hear the cheering of the players. And Elzo with a nice headshot on C.
Good flag. And Muffin gets a double kill, instantly shuts down the T's, and that's the round, basically. Do something, and
what a play by Muffin. He just takes control of that round back. It looked pretty dicey for the CTs there, but a flashbang, nice flash. Muffin gets a nice spray down on 2 players, and that just gives the round instantly back to the CTs, even though they had a pretty dicey buy. So that was a good job by them. Now we've got the T's on a deco, P250s, some Glocks. Probably not a promising round for them. No armor either. So we'll see what they have to do. Maybe they'll just have a rush and try to get the round opened up with pretty quickly. Looks exactly like that. They're just rushing up mid. Gonna go for the smoke. Bell with the auto shotgun. Easy kill for him. And that's kind of made the T's go a bit more slow. They're trying to take apps control.
Yeah, we're seeing bombs down, so the rotate is on.
Nice.
They did get a nice 1D. Elder. Straight back reply with Bell.
Izzy's picked up an AK now. He's got no armor, but we'll see what he can do with this. He gets a nice headshot on Soul. He's actually opened up the round for himself now. We'll see what he can do. He hasn't got bomb control, so he's got to work his way through apps and kill Sick before he can get the bomb. But if he can turn this into a 1v1, get the bomb, he's got it. And he does. He gets a headshot on Sick. He's still got to get the bomb from top mid, though, with Muffin watching it. He's got the bomb. Izzy's made this a very, very interesting round. Muffin just missing out on him. Izzy's actually going back to B. He might get caught out. What a play by Izzy. A 4K in the round with no armor. He picks up an AK after getting a P250 kill. What a round from Izzy.
I guess that we know what the cheering's from now.
Yeah. What a play. T's are able to full buy now, putting the CTs back on an eco. This is just going back and forth all game.
That's exactly what we want in a close game.
T's doing a bit of a more A heavy, but kind of a default with one of their players watching the push from Banana. So not taking that banana control like they usually do, just kind of spreading around the map, trying to get control. They're taking apps control. Looks like it's going to be an A hit right now, but Sick gets a nice headshot on Spirit. We've got trays happening all around the map.
Good kill coming in at Bell.
CTs are pushing up through Banana now. Dandude's watching this. He gets one. He might not be expecting the other one coming behind him though. Muffin, ooh, nice. He gets the shot eventually. Yeah, Dandude wasn't been expecting that. Izzy back in the clutch situation. He's got 46 HP.
Feeling deja vu?
If he wins this again, I swear.
Yeah, exactly. What a clutch. What a man. What a player. He's making his way pretty slow, but he has plenty of time. 50 seconds left on the clock, and the CTs have nothing. One has a gun, but he doesn't have armor. The other one has no HP.
Yeah.
So this is totally doable. And we see he has the right idea.
Flashing through the smoke. He gets the bomb.
But he doesn't spot the CT, and the CT doesn't spot him.
He's actually getting away. He's got 20 seconds though. He needs to go very, very quickly. Yeah, and he gets killed. Wasn't much he could do there without much time.
Muffin gets revenge from the exact same spot.
That pushes the T's back onto a pretty bad bye. CTs get the bye now. This is just going back and forth constantly.
Do you know the Muffin Man? Yes, we do.
Spiritos with the trash talk. I'll see what the T's do here. They've got no guns really, no armor. Eldor has armor actually, but he's only got a P250.
We've seen 3 rounds in a row already. Doesn't take much to win.
Yeah, and Dandu gets that headshot, allowing HunterSibe to pick up the M4, and HunterSibe gets a headshot. Now it's a 4v3. The T's actually might do this with such a bad buy.
Bell goes for the too many players. He gets caught. Desperately trying to find a second player, open up the site for his teammate. But HunterSibe is pinning his teammate down from pit, and Soul has to desperately try his best to find a head. Anything. He gets one head, he gets a second player, and now it's just up on HunterSibe, and he goes down. A little bit of a panic there as he shoots his teammate, but the defuse will go down, and I think this is the first round that hasn't been won by a force buy.
It looked pretty promising at the start, with Dandu getting that nice headshot, allowing HunterSibe to pick up the M4 and getting another headshot, pushing it into a 4v3 really, really quickly. But luckily the CTs were able to retake that and not lose to another eco. That's been happening throughout the game so far. And we've got a pause here. Apparently, tac pause, it looks like, from the chat. Interesting that the CTs want to pause after they've won a round.
I think it was a toilet break, man.
Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. Toilet break, apparently. Fair enough. Ooh, you're on stream, Muffin. Yeah, we're in a LAN cafe, so it's kind of loud in here.
Would you prefer Brazilians or loud Chinese people? That's the question here for you today, the audience.
Oh boy. I wonder if they know that the stream can see the chat.
Oh, they know. Yeah. It's fine.
I've got the unpause. Both teams have a fairly decent buy. CT's playing a 3-2 once again. T's pushing very, very slowly up banana, taking that control as they usually do, getting the nades out, hanging around T-spawn. So they're not watching for any pushes from the CTs or anything. This is what the T's have been doing most rounds actually. Dandu gets a nice flick onto Soul, and that might encourage them to push up to banana. Yeah, they're throwing a lot of nades out. They're getting that banana control with all their grenades. Izzy's lurking around apps, maybe trying to get a rotator once the T's push into B. Muffin trying to delay throwing a molly. There are 2 CTs on the B side, so if the T's pushing now, Izzy gets a nice headshot onto Sick, and that might cause a rotation back to A. They might think, actually, but the T's are pushing to B. Muffin gets a nice headshot. He's got to defend this.
No, the T's are backing out. It's proved too scary for them, and Muffin, they do know the Muffin Man, and it's too big and bad for them. So they're going back to A, back into the arms of Suki.
This is a perfect call though, as there's only one CT on A right now, so they've just got to clear one play from the site, and they've got the site completely. Dandu misses a shot, and he gets taken down with the Famis, but Spiritos is able to trade, and that opens up the site for the T's. Now the CT's are able to retake from B. We've got Izzy lurking near Arch side, so he might be able to catch off Bell pretty easily.
At this point, it might just be worth saving. The economy for the CTs isn't too good, but I think they're going to try and push their luck. Spiritos gets a nice headshot pre-fire, but doesn't get the last CT. It's a 1v2, and Bell has no idea that he's coming up behind him, and that's the round. 5-4, the T's are getting their lead back. pretty interesting that with the new meta change that people are liking FAMASs more than UMPs now. Like we can see on the CTs, they have 5 FAMASs that have been unthinkable a few months ago.
Yeah, that's true. I kind of like that meta change because the UMP was pretty overpowered. Like the fact that the UMP was better than an assault rifle was kind of a bit weird. So I'm glad that the FAMAS is getting more use actually. And we've got a whole rifles versus rifles around here. T's just taking that slow banana control once again. Ooh, what a tap! What a tap by Spiritos. And the T's just run in, headshot 3 people and destroy the defense on B. They actually had swapped 3 over to B, which was a change from their 3A to B. But T's dealt with it perfectly. They just ran in, headshot instantly. Nothing much the CTs can do. They take the site.
That's what we call the chair by site take.
Yeah, we saw the game last night. That was pretty brutal.
Pretty intense.
But yeah, the CTs look like they're just going to save. They've got no chance of taking that site. Izzy tries to push and takes to take the gun off the CTs. Six able to defend himself though, and now it's just a matter of CTs trying to keep their guns. Six actually picked up an AK, so that's good for him. But we've got the T's advancing. They know that the CTs want to keep these guns. They're going to try and get them off, damage the economy. Dandude is able to take Sick down. Now it's just Bell with his FAMAS. Unfortunate for Sick, he's not able to keep that AK. And we've got 2 T's converging on his position, so he's got to defend himself. Hunter Sahib's right next to him, but he didn't see him, and he's able to keep the FAMAS. So there's some consolation at the very least.
Yeah, we're really seeing the star players of each team step up now as we head into the 11th round. We can see Muffin, he indeed is the key player of HeartClub. He's leading the charge, he's doing the entries and getting 10 kills. And on the flip side, Spiritos on B, he's doing an amazing job at holding the site. I mean, taking the site from him, getting amazing 1-taps, and the like, yeah. So, once again, doing their really slow site takes, waiting for an eco rush. I think they predicted that it's going to be a pistol round, so they really don't want to finish up. Spiritos, there you go. The man, the myth, the legend, with a running 1-tap. And we go out as Hunter Side pushes out, gets a kill, but instantly traded out by Bell. Izzy pushes out and takes the site, killing Bell. Elder is running outside with his bomb, but ooh, Muffin couldn't get him. It was so close.
Turns around, instant headshot. Nice aim by Eldor, and they're able to break the curse and not get taken out by an eco. So that's a good sign. Just heard a big crash. I don't know what that was, but someone's raging. We've got the buy coming out from the CTs. We've got a pretty weird buy. Oh, it's alright. They've got 4 rifles and a Mag 7. Not too bad if the Mag 7 plays up close. We've got an AWP and AKs on the T side. T's pushing up very slowly as they usually do, just getting that map control. CTs have gone back to their 3A, 2B setup. T's are waiting for that push-up banana at T stairs, just to make sure they're going to push. Sick gets a nice kill on the other side. And another one. Sick is just taking control of this apps position. Yep.
It's 3K with the UMP in the same spot.
Elder's able to take him down finally, but we've got the T's on some low health, 3v4. They're in banana. They're going to try and, looks like they're going to try and push up here and just take that B site.
It's just Muffin holding the line now, really. With his Mag 7, we'll have to see how he holds it. He seems pretty good at using his utility, and once again we can see that he's made the T's question their decision to push. And another smoke comes in from his teammate, and the T's looks like the bombs walking back and forth down banana, unsure of whether to push or not. And we see Suki has pushed all the way behind them through T spawn. This is awful for the T's. They could not expect that. But now A site might be open. We see Project Eldor has a smart idea of running straight to A, but he has the bomb out, and there's already a CT who barely made it onto site. We'll have to see how that goes.
Looks like he's playing. Elder's checking out after he plants, and he gets down dude as well. And he gets the defuse. T's almost had that. They made the right decision to run back to A really quickly after getting that kill on the guy flanking them T spawn. So that was it was pretty good decision for that. But they just weren't able, they got the bomb plan as well, but they weren't able to kill the guy on site, so that's unfortunate for them. See the chat. There's the mouse pads in here are pretty interesting.
The ones on this bench especially. Look, if you have a look. Just
Oh wow, yeah, I can see that. All right, we got round 13 coming in. CTs have a perfectly fine buy. They got one Famous, but that's not too big of a deal. Pretty much mirroring the buy that the Ts have. The Ts are all grouped up around bottom of Banana, so it looks like they're going to do their signature slow Banana take. We've got an AWP on Banana now though, backing up Soul. It's good that the two B players are playing together on Banana, trying to keep that Banana control because they know that the T's keep taking it. But Dandude is still able to get that pick. And Spiritos just jumps on the box and wrecks Soul easily. And that's the B side completely open. The T's just know how to take Banana. They know how to take that top Banana control. And they know how to use that to take the site. Especially with these nice headshots, the nice aim of the T side. So CT's in a 3v5 retake situation. Bell just gets a random shot through the smoke. Dandude replies with an AWP shot stick. Izzy, the lurker, he's been lurking this whole game around Apt. He comes up and gets Suki from behind. Now it's just Bell in 1v4, and Izzy takes him down. Very, very good round by the Ts. They get that Banana control. They know how to take the site from that. With Izzy lurking around the Apt, he gets the rotating players. Very well done.
Yeah, I mean, from that round we see that the Ps Get Degrees team, they're actually a really, really tactical side because they kept getting killed from behind from Suki pushing up when they're waiting in Banana. But we saw that round, they put Izzy in alt mid for the whole round, and even when they took the site, he kept pushing through just to try and catch the rotator. So that's a really smart player that won them the round easily, single-handedly, killing those two people from behind. So the HeartClub guys are back on an eco, on 5-7 eco, and they're trying their best to make the Ts stay back. They don't have any utility, so they'll just have to rely on close range fights. And the Ts once again just all bunching up and going for this huge push. I'm not sure this is the smartest idea because the 5-7s are just too strong. That helps us, and runs in, doesn't get the kill. Muffin is too powerful. Eldor with his Tech 9. It's better than his AWP up close, and they decide to run again. Izzy gets the kill, and the race is on. Who will get to A first? Every round this happens. But it seems that every time the Ts get to site first, they seem to win because the afterplant positions are just too strong. And we see that Eldor has an AWP as well, so it's even harder. But no, Bell gets an amazing headshot.
What a headshot by Bell with the 5-7. He's in a 1v3, but he gets a nice headshot. He's already got a 3k. He's got to ace this round if he wants to clutch it out and win it for his team. He's got 12 HP, and Bell takes him out with the 5-7. Very good eco round by the CT side. It's interesting that I think the T side kind of might have threw that round by the T side. It was unlucky for them because they got pushed from CT, and so once they killed that CT player that pushed around them from Banana, they know that the A site's open, so that gave them a really good opportunity to go grab the site before the CTs got there. But unfortunately, the pistols were just way too strong apparently for the CT side. We got the last round of the half. We got very, very good buys from both teams. We've got lots of utility. We've got 2 AWPs on the CT side, 1 AWP on the CT side. Sick taking an aim duel with Dandude down mid, but Dandude actually gets him with 5 HP after Sick legs him, so that's unlucky for Sick. And now the T side, that's encouraged them to group around Apps, try and take slow Apps control, and maybe push on this A side now that they know one of the players has been taken out there.
The Ts get a really quick pick on Bell, and that's A side open. They know Bell plays A, but they don't know where Suki is. She has a big role to play on the box, the body spot, as we see Muffin rotate. Spiritos finds her, of course. Spiritos the entry, but the bomb has yet to go down. He's creep closer, and Muffin gets a kill on the retake. Dan gets him though, very nice off angle from him with the AWP, 5 HP, and he's still pulling his weight. And it's just up to Soul now, and he gets the first kill, but this is going to be a long journey ahead of him. A 1v4 into a 1v3. Even though Dandude has 5 HP, it's an AWP versus AWP battle. Dan misses, but he pulls out his Tech 9, and that might be enough. How did Sol not hear him? He didn't hear him.
Yeah, we can't really blame Sol for losing that. That was pretty much an impossible situation. But you'd think just there he would have heard him and turned around. But nevertheless, we got very, very even half. 8-7 for the T side. They'll be swapping over now.
It'll be pretty interesting to see how the P's Get Degree side plays their CT side, because as T's they're pretty defensive, so we might see a really, really passive rotating style from them.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We got the T side now just pushing up alt mid really, really quickly. It looks like we hear the players cheering. We don't know what's happened yet though. I'm not looking at the screens. We've got the T side pushing through apps, so they're just going to try and take fast A control. Easy gets a nice headshot on Muffin elsewhere on the map. Now we've got Dan Dude fighting sick in apps. He gets one headshot. Player jumping out. He's hiding in pit. And he gets another headshot with Oldol backing him up. He's still fighting. He's still got fighting. 9 HP. Versus Sol with 8. And Dan Dude gets another kill. Nice 3k from him from the pit position. He's just able to take control of that position and stop the app push from the T side. Very good play by Dan Dude. Dan Dude just on fire right now, as you saw on the scoreboard, 17-9. Got an SMG buy coming out from the CTs. They don't want to invest in their M4s just yet. They know how strong the pistols are probably, so they don't want to risk losing all those rifles. They know the T side will be buying up their CZs and Tech 9s as usual, seeing as they didn't get the bomb plant that round. And the T side once again pushing through apps just like they did last round.
It's pretty interesting how the CTs are opting not to use nades and rather just dry pushing everywhere. I guess smokes and stuff would allow the T's to push up too close for comfort, and that's a pretty smart decision to make. Izzy's just fighting them with his USP, not using his MP9. He tags him up, Hunter side gets the kill, but is then trained back by Sick. Sick with an insane headshot. That's incredible.
Sick with a sick CZ headshot on the arch player. They push up the arch side. Spirito is coming behind him with the MP9 though, and he gets 3 kills. He was confused just at himself. He's just like, wait, did I just kill everyone?
Everyone.
What a play by Spiritos. The flank from B, just with the MP9, comes up behind everyone. Yeah, exactly. What a play by Spiritos, taking back that round. Looked a bit dicey for the CTs after the 2 arch players died there, but he was able to get the flank on.
Man, the quality of these games, this is amazing. So the T's are pushing again with another pistol buy, no armor, and we see it might be a late Nana push. They're just waiting around at the bottom mid. This is pretty dicey. The double nade comes in, they're all screwed. But they're making their push now, as we see Sick with his deadly deagle in hand. Going for the site. They have no nades, so they have to use raw aim. Insane headshot from Sick. Muffin with a follow-up with the CZ. And they have the site. Sick is watching the rotate, but the CTs are taking it really slowly. They don't want to make any mistakes. This is a very important round, and if they lose, the T's are going to have an amazing buy next round.
The CTs might actually opt to save here. We'll see what happens. They might push. They might sit around for exits. Predator gets taken down. So does Izzy, any good, and downed instantly. So they did try to save. The T's just cleared them out very easily. Kind of a risky retake for the CTs, considering that they were in a 3v5, but regardless, T-Side's able to get that win with the eco. And that's just the pattern of this game, just eco wins. People don't know how to play against these pistols, apparently. CT side on their own pistol buy as the T's buy up. They've got some M4s they got 3 M4s from the last round, so that's really good for them. They can save lots of money, get that economic control in the game actually. And now they're just staying around T-spawn. They're waiting. They know that the CTs are on a pistol buy, and they know that the CTs might push with these pistols to try to get some cheeky kills. So they're just waiting around, making sure that they don't get pushed. Spiritos gets dinked through the wood as he fights with some T's at T-stairs. Now the T's are finally pushing up through the banana position onto these 2 CTs on B. So they're going to have a really hard time defending this, especially with their own pistols. They got low HP as well, so it's looking very promising for the T's at the moment. Sol gets a nice pick on the Spiritos. Sick runs through CT to connector and kills Easy Any Good. and the T's get the side control instantly. Muffin with a nice headshot on Hunter's side, and another one on Project Elder, just taking that banana control. Pretty easy round for the T's there. They played that really perfectly. They waited about a minute for the pushes, just in case, because they knew that the CTs were on an eco buy. And they know that they've dinged some players, and they run to the site, kill them instantly, take the site. Good play by the T side.
You know what I just realized? That Is He Any Good's name is He Any Good? I just realized that.
I've been calling him Izzy.
Yeah, I just realized that when you said it. Holy crap. It's just one of those things you don't really notice, I guess, until you actually say it. But we see the T's, they're pushing really fast towards Banana, not even afraid of close-up pistols. Hunter side gets an amazing long-range headshot with a P250. I guess that's what it's used for now with the patch. Bell and Sick trying to push up. Bell gets a nice headshot. Just Spiritos, the last defender of B site, gets a nice headshot. And he's still alive. And no, he finally goes down to Bell, but that's enough time for the rotate. They don't have a smoke, so they get the plant. But at what cost? The CTs are so close they can push through the smoke right away. Suki takes the fight. CT pushes through the smoke. What is this fight? Elder gets the kill.
Elder spamming the deagle through the coffin. He's able to get the kill. What a play. That was one from an awkward fight between the guy in the pit and the guy at Dark. Bit of an awkward spray. He wasn't able to get that headshot that he needed. What a round. Project Elder just spamming with that deagle is able to get the kill and get the defuse, putting the CTs up to 11 rounds. And they get a nice buy coming off that round. T's we finally got a gun round for both teams. Spiritos is on fire right now with 24 kills.
This is a pretty important round for the CT side though, because their economy, as you can see, is not so good, and if they lose this, especially this late into the game, they could lose the momentum permanently. And Sick just runs in to stuff that, pops ahead of Hunter side, and now we've just got Spiritos stuck in the back corner. He's trying to fight. He gets one, but Sick takes him down, and the site is theirs. Rotators on all three of them in CT. The smoke is bad, and Is He Any Good gets the kill. Now it's retake, and Sick and Bell in their retake positions. Muffin watching the rotate. But the CTs, they don't have a little bit of a team damage coming in, but the CTs, they don't have any choice. They have nowhere to go. Everything's smoked out and they just have no time. Sick with a smart play, gets a double smoke transfer. Holy shit.
That was insane shots from Sick. That was a pretty hard retake for the CTs. The T's had really good afterplan positions there. They had all the positions covered that the CTs could have come from. And then as they push in, Sick just gets some nice kills. So it's unfortunate for the CTs that they weren't able to retake that. Good play by the T's to defend that site in that 3v3. And we got the T's coming out with their full buy, of course. CTs are poor, very poor, so yeah, we got the semi-buy, we got some Deagles, we got some UMPs, not the best buy, but we're seeing what the Ecos can do in this game, so we'll see what happens. T's just going slowly around A. Sick just pushes straight up mid and gets a nice headshot onto Elder, and now that encourages the T's to push through apps quickly. With the one player in pit, Daniel gets a nice headshot, but Sick instantly trades it. He's just opening up these sites again and again and again with those headshots. He knows what he's doing. He's warmed up.
Bomb goes down and the retake once again is on. I think the CTs might be best to just take, leave the site and take weapons, but they don't do that. And Muffin gets a double spray down from Library. That's an amazing play, and Spiritos is left in app. I think he's just trying to get an exit kill, maybe grab a gun for the economy, but no. Gets taken down, no deagle shots hit.
And that puts the T's up to 11-11, so we've gone even again. Very, very close game. All throughout this game, the scores have been really close. Just going back and forward with those. For the full buy, we got a scout and a UMP on the CTs actually. T's just grouping around bottom banana. They're looking to take this banana control. Hunter side pushes up and gets a kill on Soldo. And it looks like they're just going to stay here and fight these three players on the B side. Spiritos gets a shot through the wood and Sick replies with a nade on him. And the T's are very, very tagged up. They're still going to push up through this, though. They're waiting behind this smoke. It's going to be really hard for them versus these 2 players. The T's have very, very low HP, but they've got utility as well. They have time, so they don't necessarily have to push this B side just yet. Bell gets just a random shot through the smoke. Is he any good? The tags on the T is allowing him to get a 1 shot with the scout. And another one through the box. Suki in a 1v3 now. And he's just waiting at Banana. He didn't go with his teammates. He was a bit scared. He's pushing up very, very slowly now. Eldor behind the smoke. He can hear the T on site. So he pushes around and Project Eldor predicts it and gets the kill. 12-11 for the CT side.
That round just totally reset the T's economy, so they are looking in trouble if they lose this round, and it'll be 11-13 with no money. But this is their last hurrah, as we can see this from their nades. Full nades on 3 players, and they're just gunning it for Banana. So Hunter Side gets taken down by Sick, another great entry. The rotate's already on. We can see the CTs know that this is going to be a fast one. But strangely, the bomb isn't even close. Sick gets another. The site is theirs. Despite one player being in construction still. Not anymore. And the bomb makes its way over. And Bell gets another shot through the smoke.
Bell just knows where people are through smokes. Just constantly getting these headshots through the smokes, just spraying through them. Sick once again just pushing into the site and opening it up by himself. He's just insane on these side takes. He's just insane all game. He knows how to take the sides by himself. He can defend them by himself. He's got good, really, really good aim, getting those headshots. Muffin once again holding that banana position on the retake, getting the kill. And we've got 12-12 now. Even once again, this is a very, very close game.
I guess Muffin really likes banana. He plays on CT and T.
Yeah. CTs are very, very poor now, so they're going to go for their P250s, Deagles. While the T's push fast through apps with their AKs. It's probably going to... The CTs are playing 4B, actually, and they're pushing down Banana, so the T's are going to want to get on their side very, very quickly. Muffin gets a pick onto Spiritos. They know the CTs pushing behind them now. Sig goes down, and he's able to get the nice headshot onto Hunter's side. As we've been expecting Sig this game. Bell pushing around and getting down, dude. Leaving Project Eldor and Izzy in a 2v3 retake. Izzy's able to pick up an AK. He's got 8 HP, so he might want to just try and save this. Eldor gets a pick onto Sig, and they might actually want to try and take this. C's on very low HP, and Eldor gets a team kill!
Oh, no.
Absolutely ruining any chance of them retaking that site. Little that they already had.
Oh no. This is one of the closest games of the tournament, I think. It's just so back and forth. If you look on the scoreboard, it's just 2 rounds forward, 2 rounds back. And there's no progress made. But this is how we like our matches here. And the T's, they're going for it. They're going straight for the throat. Straight up banana. No smoke, no flash, no nade. Sick. Catches him out with a nade. Gets an instant headshot midair. Hunter Side gets a kill. Falls back for another day. Spiritos can't do anything. Ooh, Hunter Side. He's the impact frag of this round. He gets 2 kills. And the retake is indeed on. Muffin's going to expect some company soon in Banana. And we see that taking the fight. Even though this is a really close fight. And they're both missing shots. Bell tries to escape to a better position. He gets the barbecue, but Hunter Side, he's too sharp. He gets the headshot. There's nothing he can do. Get Muffin left. Muffin gets the upper hand with 10 HP left.
Muffin once again in that banana position, holding that banana position from the CT retake. He puts into a 1v1, and he gets the headshot on the diffusing CT. What a play by Muffin, able to defend that site.
This is a pretty bad spot for Peace Gets Degrees, though.
Yeah,
because this is their map pick. This is their map pick, and they really need to win this.
Yeah, you never want to lose your own map pick. That doesn't bode well into the coming games. Of course, we've got one more game after this one at the very least. Might go to 2. We'll see what happens after. We've got the T's and the CTs. CTs have a very, very bad buy. It's going to be a very hard round for them to win, as the T's have full utility. They've got all the utility they would need. They've got 4 AKs and AWP. CTs got pistols, scouts, Famouses. T's taking control of apps.
Oh, what a shot from Eldor. He tries to go for the first second. When he's getting shot at from too many places, he still manages to find Sick. That's huge. Sick is one of their biggest impact players, so this round is definitely winnable. It's a 4v3 with Eldar on low HP, and the CTs are actually surprisingly really close to the site, so this is really, really doable. Soul has an AWP, gets a really nice flick on Izzy, goes for the second, gets the second, Spiritosa goes down. It's a 2v3 now, and we hear the cheering as one of the teams has already won, but we don't know yet. So Muffin goes for the kill, gets Hunter side, and it looks like Project Eldar has nothing left to do. He's just running to save his gun at this point.
Yeah, that's a good call by him. There's no way he's retaking the side with 5 HP versus 3 players. He'd have to ace in the round to retake it. So he does what you'd expect him to do, run back to B and try to save this AK. We can see the money for the CTs is not that fantastic, so it's good that he was able to save that gun. But of course the CTs are going to want to buy because the Ts are on map point. So that saved AK actually goes a long way in keeping the CTs in the game. Ts have built up their economy over the last few rounds. They've got all the money they'll need to play until overtime if it comes to that. So the CTs have just got to try and salvage this back with their bad buy. We'll see the buy for the CTs. CTs are playing with UMPs and an AK that was saved from last round, so it's fairly decent. We know that the UMP can be powerful, especially if you're at close range, so we'll see what happens. The Ts have actually defaulted around the whole map. We haven't seen much of them. Usually they just group up. Dandu gets Muffin and is instantly traded by Bell, so they've killed 3 players on the A site. Hunter Side's able to get a kill on Sig, but the A site has 1 player on it with the 3 Ts converging onto their position. Project Elder is just playing from pit. He's got to defend this from 3 players. This is going to be very difficult for him. He gets 1 headshot on Bell, brought down to 19 HP. He's trying to spray. He pulls out the USP, able to get the kill on Soul, and he kills the planter. What a defense from Eldar in the pit position. He gets taken low, but he's able to kill the 3 players. What a play by him, bringing the CTs to 13, keeping them in this map, and now the CTs are able to get a good buy. So they're still in this. This could definitely go to overtime.
Yeah, that was a really, really huge play. That was absolutely what they needed to win this series. And we see Project Eldar and his brilliance just in that round. His angles around pit saved them the round and possibly the game. We might see overtime yet. So the T's going for another classic dry B rush. Easy trying to go for some shots, gets a nice headshot. Huntside follows up, chimes in. He gets taken down by Bell, but he also goes down to Spiritos. The CTs played 3B this round. And we see that the T's ran straight into their trap. Spiritos is tagging Soul a little bit. Soul, you can see he's a bit worried, he's a bit scared. He doesn't know where players are. Tries to watch his flank, bombs down on site. He has nothing left to do but run out and die.
Yeah, this is very difficult for Soul, and especially since if he loses this round, that brings the CTs to 14, and overtime is definitely in the cards here, so he's definitely going to want to try his best and win this round. He's away from the bomb, though. There's smokes going down, there's volleys going down. It's going to be very, very hard for him to even get that bomb, let alone plant it and win the round after that. He's pushing through the smoke, he's trying to get an off kill, but he's taken out by Dandu, and now it's 15-14. Overtime is definitely in the cards here.
I reckon overtime is going to happen. I can feel it. I can feel it, and I may or may not be able to see it on the other players.
Shut the fuck up! No spoilers. We got a full buy from both teams, so this is going to be a very, very interesting round. This will decide if someone wins the game or if we go to overtime. We got the T side. We hear the cheering. I'm not looking though. I don't know what's happening, so I'm going to keep casting this. We got the T's grouped around apps. Sick just watching the B flank. They don't want to get pushed from B and taken from behind while they're taking this slow apps control. So good positioning from Sick to do that. We've got Eldar watching the apps push. T is very, very slowly moving their way through apps. Muffin in mid, making sure no one pushes down mid with Sick still watching the banana flank. Everyone's just holding their positions very still. T is moving very, very slowly, just waiting to see if there's a reaction from the CT side. If there's any pushes or anything like that, they want to get the most advantage position they can before they take a site. They've been playing this very, very careful. They don't want to go to overtime. And we can see nades being thrown. The reaction comes out from T's. They're starting to push through apps. Dandu spots one in apps. He gets a nice headshot on Soul with the AWP. We got 2 Ts pushing up lane. He gets another nice shot on Muffin. There's still another one though. He didn't see Bell. Bell knows where he is, so Bell might get the drop on him, but we've already got the CTs rotating to A from the B site. And this is looking very, very promising for the CTs. They might be able to bring this to overtime in a 3v5. We've got 4 players on the A side and 30 seconds left. The T's have to push this site against 4 players. Bell gets a nice headshot on Dandu, clearing out the pit position. They've still got 3 players to clear. Izzy flanks around and gets Tsuki. And this is looking very, very dire for the T side. Sick on 2 HP. He actually still gets Eldor coming out from the out position. He gets another shot on the Hunter side. With the T players on such low health, they've got to defend this. Izzy gets sick, and now it's all up to Bell with 5 HP. Gets 1 kill in a 1v1. Spirito's coming up behind. He doesn't know he's there. 5 HP for the overtime. And Spiritos is able to get the headshot. We're going into overtime. What a round. What a close round.
First map of the final series, and it's overtime. What a round. So, overtime for this tournament is MR3 16k. That way the players can buy up almost every round and not have to worry really about economy. And it's really a show of skill rather than saving. You know?
And I think that's good too, because we just saw in that round, that last round, how tense it was. Both teams had a full buy, so it was all down to how well they played that round. They weren't limited by the weaponry, and that's how I like it. Sick on 31 kills, while Bella's on 30. They are just dominating this game. Same on the CT side, we've got 26 and 24. Of course, we've got the full buy coming out with the 16k, as Daniel mentioned. Sick gets a pick on Dandude in mid. They've been doing that AWP battle quite frequently in mid, bringing it to a 4v5. The T's grouping around the bottom of Banana. They're starting to push up now, using their nade, taking that Banana control. They know that the CTs have 2 and 2 right now after getting that pick at mid on the A player. And they're just taking this slow. They're wanting to see if anyone's going to push. They're waiting for that smoke to clear. They don't want to run through a smoke and waste this round. Hunter side defending the side from the coffin position. Oh, one of the T's pushing up. Hunter side throws a nade and tries to get back. He wants to swap positions so they don't know he's there when they push the site. And he gets away scot-free. They don't know he's pushed. They're still looking at that coffin position. They don't know where he is. They smoke it out though. Spirito is trying to spray it. He gets a nice kill onto Bell, defending this site. Put into a 4v4. The T's are pushing up very, very slowly. This is going to buy time for the rotations for the CTs. We see one of the CTs has rotated to CT already. Hunter side spraying down. He gets Muffin with a headshot, putting it into a 4v3. Spirito's from the dark position to able to get another one. And the slow push onto B site from the T players didn't work out well. The CTs were able to rotate. They've actually rotated back to A now, expecting the T side to run back to A like they have been doing, and they've actually predicted it. They've got 18 seconds though. They've got to go very, very quickly. They don't even have time to clear the site. They've just got to run onto this site and plant it. So this is looking very promising for the CT side. Six able to get a kill. They've only got 10 seconds though, and that just looks like they're going to save these weapons. They're just going to wait around the arch position trying to save. There's no way that they can plan it. Why is he running? He's running onto the side. He gets killed by Eldor. There was no need to run to the side there. He had no time to plan. I guess it doesn't really matter with the 16k. They're not going to be damaging their economy anyway, so...
That was a really bad round for the T's, because especially since they bought 2 AWPs that round. They managed to save 1, but then they had a player die after time, lose their weapon, and lost the other AWP as well. So we'll have to see what they try this time. I think the T's need to change up their stats, because, ooh, as I say that, Soul makes it work, gets a headshot on Dandu. I feel like it's always poor Dandu that gets killed early in the round. And Sick
using that AWP as he has been doing in the mid position, able to kill that Banana player. And now that opens up the map completely. They've got 1 kill A, 1 kill B, 1 minute and 20 seconds left. This is a perfect round for the T. If they can't win this round, then I don't know what they're going to do. They've got every advantage in this round that they need. 2 early picks. They're grouping up around A side.
I think they might be doing a B split.
One of the CTs is rotating to the
library
library position, so they've picked the wrong side if they're looking for the... But they're actually splitting. They're going around the world. We've got a CT in the CT position, though, to hold this off. They check it, but he still gets the kill. Soul's able to trade it back. Well done by him. And now the T's are running onto the B side with only 1 player to defend. He's pushed around to Con. He gets a kill on Hunter's side. I mean, Hunter's side is able to get the kill on Muffin. Soul trades him back, though, and now the T's are finally taken to the side. Project Elder pushing up into a 1v2, turns a 1v3 into a 1v2. The T's had every advantage in this round. Looks promising for them. Putting Eldor into 1v2. All they've got to do is defend from this player that they know is coming from CT now after getting that kill on Con. But he's still able to get the kill on Suki. He can win this round after a 1v3. He doesn't know where the last player is though. He doesn't know where Sol is playing from. He saw the flash. He turns around and is able to get the kill on Sol. 1v3 by Eldor, able to retake the site after the T's took the site with a 5v3. What a play from Eldor. What a play from the CTs, able to take that round. And I don't know what the T's going to do now. They had every advantage in that round. They got 2 very, very early picks. And they weren't able to take it. Eldor pulling off a nice 1v3 to retake that. And now the CTs look very, very promising to take this half 3-0.
Yeah, if they take their half 3-0, it's only a 1 T round they need. 1 single T round when they switch halves, and the first map of the series is theirs. But we do see the T's, they have some fight left in them. Gets a big tag on Spiritos and makes him fall back onto site. The CTs are playing really safe now. No more aggressive pushes from Dan. I think they've learnt their lesson. Likewise goes for the T's. They're just taking map control. Sol trying to get the same kill he did earlier, but no dice there. As we can see, there's a huge gap between any of the CTs and the T's on the map. Muffin, first man of contact, and indeed he is. He gets a tag, tags Eldor to 5 HP, but in the process gets tagged down as well. Sick gets another entry kill, crucial kill, and allows him to go around Archside. Gets another one. That is an insane reaction. Hunter Side catches one, but he does get sick and manages to get... No, he doesn't manage to get the second kill. They stop fighting, and A-Sol is killed by Spiritos. Bell is on site, gets the nice headshot on Spiritos, who shouldn't have been peeking while reloading. And the bomb goes down. It's just up to Hunter Side and Dan Dude now, with an AWP and an M4. Can it be on a dream? He doesn't get it.
T's able to finally get a T round, and the half is finished 16-17, preventing the CTs from getting 18 and only needing 1 round. Sick is on 36 kills for the T side, single-handedly carrying them. What an insane player. Bell not far behind as well. Both teams have very, very good players in this team.
It's going to be really interesting seeing the stats after this match and seeing how many 3Ks, 4Ks each player got, and clutches and the like.
I want to see Sick's headshot percentage.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go. 69 and 57%.
69% headshot rate for Sick. What an insane player. Downdude winning that all battle. They've been doing that all game. Downdude finally winning that all battle from the T side. And now the T's have the advantage with Sick, one of their best players on the CT side, taken down early in the round. T side pushing through up very, very slowly. Bell's able to get a kill from top mid and runs away. Tries to get away, but Hunter side gets the trade. Very well done by him to push that and get that trade. And now puts the T's into a 4v3. Still